It's time for the battle. For the blasphemy of the bastards. Let me get at them. No more talking, it's action. Brothers, pass me my sword. It's time for this lion to roar. He pointed his finger at the temple of my God. Then it's off with his arm. Yeah, it's off with his head. I want the city painted red. With the blood of an Edomite. Let his kids see him dead. Memorialize this day. Let's go. So they can know just what he said. This destruction of Deacon. And I can't think of nothing greater.
No, I try to refrain. It's not healthy. We shouldn't be in the same household.
That's it. You can't, right? Because you can't be somewhere and you trying to refrain. You there, but you like, nah, I don't know. But you there. You a young lady. You understand? You a young lady. You should want to be getting married, not running around here with a boyfriend. Is AIDS written in the Bible? Is syphilis written in the Bible? Is gonorrhea written in the Bible? Whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge. There's a lot of whoremongering and adultery going on out here in Albany. You understand? There's a lot of it going on out here because you know why? Our people have fell away from their heritage. Today is baby mothers and baby fathers. You understand? That's what it is. That's what it is. And today is Instagram, it's Twitter, it's Facebook. The Bible has the remedy to all our sicknesses. That's right. But we gotta come back to the commandments of God. That's what we have to do as a people. Remember, he asked you, was you married?
Yes, and I'm not.
And do you have a boyfriend?
Yes, I do.
You have a boyfriend. Okay, that's so you know it's off, right? You know it's off. Look, that's the person you gotta have a sexual
Yes.
All right, sis.
Even though I try to refrain, it's not healthy. We shouldn't be in the same household.
That's it. You can't, right? Because you can't be somewhere and you trying to refrain. You there, but you like, nah, I don't know. But you there. You understand? So you gotta come out of that. You got to come out of that. Give me Hebrews 13 and 4.
Hebrews chapter 13 verse 4.
Come on.
Marriage is honorable.
So the Bible said marriage is honorable. Marriage, not boyfriend and girlfriend.
Right.
You understand? The Lord never said boyfriend and girlfriend. Hey sis, you hear that? Sis, you hear that? Come, let me ask you a question. You hear? The sister says she has a boyfriend, right? So what we're going over is going over the order in the Most High God's eye. You understand? Do you have a boyfriend? Are you married?
The Bible, you see where it says Judah?
You have a boyfriend. Sis, hey sis, with the orange jacket. Sis, come. Do you have a boyfriend? You got a boyfriend? Look, come here. Let me show you something real quick. I gotta go. Listen. This is what the Bible said. The Most High God never gave us boyfriend and girlfriend. You understand? And the Bible doesn't talk about being boyfriend and girlfriend. But this is what the Bible talk about. Read this again.
Marriage is honorable.
So the Bible said marriage is honorable. You a young lady. You understand? You a young lady. You should want to be getting married. Not running around here with a boyfriend. Right?
That's the goal, yeah.
The goal, hey, hold on, sis. That is the goal. The goal is to get married, right? But guess what? Watch, you said that's the goal, right? I'm gonna show you the steps of going about that. Because it don't come with boyfriend and girlfriend. Because I know that's gonna be the next thing. That's the goal. So we gotta get to know each other. I gotta get to know you and so on and so forth, right? Read this again.
Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled.
So the Lord said when you got a husband and you got a wife, the bed is undefiled. What y'all do in y'all bedroom, that's between you and him. Right. Come on.
But whoremongers.
But who?
But whoremongers.
But who?
But whoremongers.
But whoremongers, come on.
And adulterers.
Because that's how the Most High God look at it. When you just running around with boyfriend and girlfriend, sis, we building. You understand? When you running around with boyfriend and girlfriend, he see it, he said, that's whoremongering. You understand? Read it again.
But whoremongers and adulterers
and adulterers, come on.
God will judge.
God will judge. God will judge. Deuteronomy 28. You know what I want, my sister. He said God will judge. Remember, I ain't forget the point. That's the goal, to get married, right? Read this. Because remember, he just said, whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge. Whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge. There's a lot of whoremongering and adultery going on out here in Albany. You understand? There's a lot of it going on out here because you know why? Our people have fell away from their heritage. Our people don't believe in long marriages. You understand? Not how our great-grandmothers and our great-grandfathers did. How they was married for years and years and years. That's not happening today. You understand? That's not happening today. Today is baby mothers and baby fathers. You understand? That's what it is. So that's what it is. And today is Instagram, it's Twitter, it's Facebook. You understand? But read this. He said, whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Read
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 61.
This is how God gonna judge them. Come on.
Also, every sickness
And every plague
which is not written in the book of this law.
So you know why I said which is not written in this book of this law? Because guess what? It's AIDS written in the Bible. It's syphilis written in the Bible. It's gonorrhea written in the Bible. Read it again from the top.
Also, every sickness
for you whoremongers and you adulterers out here, come on.
and every plague
Which
is not written in the book of this law.
Read.
Them will the Lord bring upon thee.
He says, them will the Lord bring upon thee. Give me Sirach 6. So, you're right, it's a process, right? This is the process. I'm interested in you, you're interested in me, right? We not going out, we not boyfriend and girlfriend, but what are we getting to do? We getting to know each other. You understand? We getting to know each other. Hey, brethren, come here. Yeah, that's right. I gotta call you. Hey, sis, one second. Because remember, you said something important. So look, this is what we're going over. The whoremongering and the adultery that's going on out here in Albany. You understand? That's what we're going over. The Most High God said, every sickness and every plague will he bring upon the whoremonger and the adulterer. You understand? Meaning you not married, but you having sex with this one and that one. You running around doing this and doing that. Are you all married and you stepping out on your marriage? Right? Read this.
Sirach chapter 6 verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend.
So the scripture said, if thou wouldest get a friend, right? A boyfriend, a girlfriend, if thou wouldest get a friend, a husband, a wife, read.
Prove him first.
The scripture says to prove him first. Why does scripture say to prove him first? Get to know him. Build. Get to know her. Build. You understand? Get to know what she's about. Get to know what he's about. Build that relationship. Not have sex in the midst of building. Not having kids in the midst of building. He says, if thou wouldest get a friend, come on.
Prove him first.
Prove him first.
And be not hasty to give credit.
And be not hasty to give credit. Don't be hasty to give up sex. Don't be hasty to want to run up and assist her. Don't be hasty to do those things. You understand why? Because the Lord could bring every sickness and every plague upon you. You understand? So don't be hasty to do those things. So like you said, sis, it is steps to that. It's steps to that, but the steps is not running around as boyfriend and girlfriend. That's not the steps. The scripture said, if thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first. Marriage is honorable in all. You understand? That's what we have to get back to as a people. We fell away from these things. We fell away from this heritage that the Most High God has given us. We have to get back to that as a people. That's what we got to do. That's the foundation of it, sis. The Bible the Bible has the remedy to all our sicknesses.
That's right.
But we got to come back to the commandments of God. That's what we have to do as a people. You understand? That's what we have to do.
What is the nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation nation is you.